Hello people. So this video is just to rant and majorly to ask married people questions. How did you know how if how you have qualities you want in a partner, a life partner? So how did you settle for somebody who did not have all of those qualities but had some? Now, this person has, is it the one you can deal with, right? All right, like some time ago, I had this young man who was asking me out, right? Would I say asking me out? Majorly, because we don't even do talking stage or nothing like that. And one time, right, I said, okay, let me wear my clothes and go on a date with him, right? Man, this man's English was just terrible. He kept saying end sacks, and I'm wondering, sacks, how? Or you're married to somebody who is a provider, who follows you to church, but who has this very who is very authoritative, right? So how do you cope with somebody who has good qualities but the person's bad qualities are, I just saw something my friend posted where somebody said, I think it was a screenshot from either Facebook or Twitter, where somebody says that I told my wife that she should never watch Big Brother. I understand that Big Brother is not all that, I would say, but it's like me telling my husband not to watch football, or maybe you used to listen to one pastor, or watch, for example, MFM TV, and I'm telling you stop what, like, how do people cope with all of this? And you say he's a good husband, but the bad part of him is irritating. So this question is just to ask married people that, how do you cope? It's just to ask married people, how do you cope with, my mother would say, I'm always looking for perfection, right? But how do you cope with somebody who has good traits, right, but has one very terrible trait that you say, he looks good, he provides for me, he takes care of me, right? He loves a lot to a certain degree, but he's always nagging, for example. So how do you manage that trait? This nagging is always nagging, but he's a good person. So how do you manage that? Or what would I say, right? Or he helps me out in the house with house chores. He's a good father to the children, but he doesn't take my needs seriously. He doesn't provide. I want to know how you balance out a partner who ticks out, let's say you have 10 qualities you want in a partner, right? Or let's say you have 7 qualities you want in 7 very important qualities you want in a life partner, and you meet somebody who has 4 of those qualities but doesn't have 2 of like the very important qualities, the top 2 qualities you want in a partner, but he has 4 or 5. How do you accept that person and decide to settle with this person and say, okay, I can work, or we can work towards it? Because I feel like sometimes this working towards it is not always, you cannot change somebody who you can work on it, but man, you guys should just please help me.